Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Richard. Thanks for watching the video. Couple of things before we get into the bargain basement for December 2024. December 2024. My goodness, it's nearly Christmas. Wow. So we're on the 9th of December today, so this will come out on Thursday, a couple of days time, and we'll take it from there. But before we go any further, for those that wear watches when they're riding and they're a bit conscious that the watch might fall off, you might want to try using a NATO strap, NATO, just like the organisation. There's nothing to do with NATO. But this particular strap, should the pin fail, let me just sort that out. Should the pin fail and the watch come apart, it won't fall off your wrist because the other pin will save it. So if you're a bit paranoid about losing your watch, you might want to, whilst you're riding the motorbike, you might want to look at investing in a NATO strap. You can find them on Amazon for about £15, various colours, various lengths. Don't forget, you need to get the right number of millimetres between the lugs for your watch. That's the first one. Second one, nice cup of coffee. Notice we've got the bankrupt logo on the coffee cups now. If you're interested in a coffee cup, just for a bit of fun, let me know in the comments and then we can reach out and email and send you one over. I think they're going to be £10. £10, that's all they are. It's just a bit of fun. You can have them for work. These are the first edition and they're really, really good. They're really good. We've got some t-shirts coming at the end of this week. And if you're interested in them, just let me know. We've got some t-shirts. So in khaki green and in a light blue. Really cool. I'll show you them in a later video. But yeah, if you want one of them, £10. And then, and that's about that. Let's have a look at what's on Facebook, Facebook Marketplace this week in the UK. And let's see if there's any bargains there. Yeah, let's see if there's any bargains. Let's jump in. Okay, first up, GSX 1400 from Suzuki. Just under £2,000. Down in Fishguard. It's got 50,000 miles on it. However, if we look at the description, it's a bit of a project. It's had three owners in 20 years. That's great. And it's MOT till next year, 2025. Right, so he's done a bit of work on it and it needs a bit more work on it. Unfortunately, he's now looking after his father and he's going to be struggling to manage this bike with time constraints on his hands. So it's up for sale. £2,000, just under £2,000, no offers. That's a great starter, I guess, if you're into the big mega bikes of the past. 19 years old. GSX 1400. Needs cleaning up, but it's got an MOT. There you go. That's a good one. Let's go to the next bike. This is an interesting one. 2012 Norton Commando. Looks absolutely stunning with only 3,500 miles on it. Complete with 2 keys, Norton owner's manual, service book, etc. Premium components, Olin rear shocks, Olin forks, Brembo brakes, excellent, all that good stuff. Call me for questions, near Peterborough. That looks absolutely immaculate. And there's a video on this one. Look at that. So here we are, a Norton Commando. 2012 at £7,500. That doesn't look too bad, does it? I know Nortons are very expensive. I don't know much about Nortons. And I mean, this one's what, 14 years old, 15 years old? And it's only done 3,500 miles. Wow. I know Nortons are very, very expensive and hand-built. This one's an interesting one. It's only £1,000. There's the description. It's got 19,400 kilometres on it. Sweet as a nut. No leaks. Tidy bike. 3 keepers from new. It's got the V5 and 2 keys. Look at that. It's £1,000. These DeVilles go on forever. So if you're looking at a commuter bike to get to work and back, then you might want to consider something like this. It's got pannier and the lot, so it'll get you back to work, back over to work and home. Available in Oldham. That's not too far from Manchester. Only listed 23 hours ago. So when this video goes live, it'll have only been listed a few days. Got a couple of scratches on it, but for £1,000, that might be your first cheap tourer bike. £1,000. Wow. Next bike. Now, I will admit it. Ducati Diaval, is it? One day ago in Birmingham. It's got 18,000 miles on it. 2014 for 6,250. I bet you get that for less than 6,000 if you offer the guy the right price. He's selling it due to a house moving exercise on his side. You won't find a nicer, cheaper bike. Bike is in Birmingham. Just look at that. I'm not a great Ducati fan, but I thought I'd show you this because it does look great value. I am assuming it looks great value. There's a video on here. So go have a look. If you fancy something like an Italian monster bike, then that might float your boat. Look at that for a piece of machinery. Wow. Next one. Honda CBF 1000. Let's have a look at it. There we go. It's got 38,000 miles on it. It's got full luggage, heated grips, etc. It had a new stator and reg at 35k. It's got service history, age-related marks, so he's been open and honest. Comes with standard exhaust. That's good, and grab rails. And he says that he'll put a 12-month MOT on it. Based in Lincolnshire. £2,500. £2,500. When you're looking for the bikes, don't forget to double check using the registration plate on something like Car Vertical, just to make sure it's not being stolen in the past, or there's any existing finance and all that good stuff. But for £2,500, or actually it's £2,000. There we are. £2,000 for that machine. Tyres look good. Give it a good service and then get off to the Alps at the early part of 2025. That could be a really good bargain. £2,000. Remember, it's Honda and they tend to run forever. Next bike. Another GSX 1400. This one looks in very good condition. Lovely example, 24,000 on the clock. Recent MOT. Is selling it due to a bad bag. What do you think? There's a few add-ons on it, so it's not particularly original, but I guess it wouldn't take much to bring it back to its original state. And then if it's in original state, I guess it's worth a bit more. I'm guessing 4,250. There we go. Next bike. It's the VFR 1200. Absolutely bomb-proof. 18,000 miles, and it's 15 years old. It looks like it's in immaculate condition. For 4,800. Western Supermare. It's got incredible condition, it says. Full service history. New brake pads, new tyres. There's new tyres of what, £300 or £400. Heated grips. Large jivvy top box. Centre stand. It's MOT till June 2025. Fantastic condition. There you go. Currently at 4,800. Maybe he'll take a bit less if you go down with the cash. That don't look bad at all. It's Honda. They go forever if they're looked after. Look at that. Next bike, we've only got 4 bikes to go. Meteor 350 from Royal Enfield. £2,450 with 1,300 miles on it. It's MOT'd until October 2025. It's got 2 keys, etc, etc. It's probably just out of the 3-year warranty. So, and I will be open and honest with you. I was in the Potteries motorcycle shop this weekend and saw a Meteor for a brand new Meteor 350 for £2,999. So if you're thinking about £2,500 for that, for an extra £500, you could get a brand new one with 3 years warranty or whatever warranty Royal Enfield offer. Yeah, there's a couple of examples moving forward here where the price may not align to what the dealers are selling at this moment in time. Next bike. It's a lovely bike, the 350 meter. I love that 350 engine. I had the Hunter, and the Hunter was great. The Royal Enfield Hunter. Next one. Interceptor 2020. £4,299. Listed a week ago. This one has only got 3,600 kilometres on it, but it's got loads and loads of upgrades, of which the guy says over £4,000 of upgrades from stock. Olin all round, bigger spoke rims, full exhaust system, all that kind of stuff, right? The only problem is it's 2020, so it's out of Royal Enfield warranty. And I saw an Interceptor again at the Potteries this weekend, brand new for 4,700, maybe 4,800, and of course then there's the on the road price as well. But you know, it's got all. This one's got all the add-ons and things like that. Something of interest there. Let's move to the next bike. I think this one's okay. It's 2023, so it's got a 3-year warranty. So that'll take it up to 2026. A Super Meteor 650. That looks immaculate with 1,700 miles. That looks absolutely immaculate. Now, I think these are something in the region of, what is it, £6,000, £6,800 brand new. So you're saving a fair chunk there. 20 months manufacturer warranty, like new, touring seat. He's reduced the price already and he's not willing to take any less, so don't ask. He'll have 4,250. That's all he wants. It's not a bad price. Not a bad price at all. Finally, 2019 Enfield Continental GT, 3,800. Fitted with a performance ignition kit. There we go. New box, atom exhaust, etc, etc, etc. Again, this weekend I saw a Continental for 4,900, was it? Something like that, certainly less than 5,000 at the Pottery Centre. And this is, again, this is 2019, so I'm assuming that the manufacturer warranty is out of date. Just a few on MarketPlace. There you go. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was informative. If it was, please do subscribe. It helps the channel so much. And give it a like if you thought it was informative. If it meant something to you, don't forget, if you think about looking at any of these bikes, always check that on Car Vertical that the bikes are good and things like that. Yeah, so do double check them. There are some cons on MarketPlace, so be aware of those. Yeah, they're easily identifiable. Is when you see it, it's usually a lady that's selling loads of motorbikes at prices that are unbelievable. Yeah, so just be careful. Just use some common sense. And when you phone them up and they say, yeah, someone's coming round, but if you lay a deposit of £1,000 on it, I'll save it for you. Don't send £1,000 to someone. Don't send £1,000 to someone. Don't send anything to anyone. If they've got someone that's coming, just say, if they don't buy, call me back and then I'll come and have a look. Do not send any money to any stranger from your bank account or anything like that. There are so many cons around at the moment, not just in MarketPlace, but everywhere, including YouTube. I'll talk to you about that in a few. I'll talk to you about my experience where I lost some money from a YouTube advert. Yeah, so just be very careful. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you soon. Ride safely, be kind to everyone, and eat healthily. See you soon. Bye bye.